MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Francisco Giants and their bitter rivals to the south, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Lance McCullers gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Joe Panik. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one. And a new season of baseball is underway. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Gorkys Hernandez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Working on striking out the side in the first. High pop-up. Dozier waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. Nothing for the Giants in their first try. The Dodgers' first swings are next. You're watching MLB. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, first baseman, David.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's done well, 6 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Hit to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting third.
Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 9.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this, your first at bat of the year? Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brandon Crawford goes down to become the first out here in the second inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, number 26. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike two. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Hernandez. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Panic is there. And that's the second out.
Batting 6th. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113. Miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Into the box now, Lance McCullers.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Here it comes, 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air to center. Hernandez has a read on it, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40.
So striding forward now, Madison Bumgarner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Joe Panik. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 3-1. Standing in, David Freese. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Panik. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The right fielder, number 99.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Yes, he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his side.
Ryan Dozier.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Wilson.
Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He cashed in with a two-run double his first trip to the plate. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Panik's got it. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for two, coming on this two-run home run. We're through three here in Southern California. It's now 5-1. Leading off the inning, Gorky Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And there are two away now. Into the box now, Brandon Belt. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Stepping into the box, Lance McCullers. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit in the air to center field. Hernandez moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
First baseman number 25.
Here's David Freese to stand in.
David Freese.
A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Xander. Oh,
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. So stepping in, Brandon Crawford was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1 home now to Crawford. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, number 26 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball. And they start him out away with a called strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Contreras in pursuit.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail 6-1. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The catcher, number 41.
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Second baseman.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard to short. There is Crawford. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Pence at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. Derek Holland gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Lance McCullers. He swings and grounds it to short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. LA's on top 8-1. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Pence is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and, of course, the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Hunter Pence goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Kelby Tomlinson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Joe Panik. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Reyes Moronta gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike 3. Ready once again, David Freese. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He tripled last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. So in now for San Francisco, Gorkys Hernandez. No hits to this point. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Freese is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. 1 away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Here's first baseman Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Roll, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball
That
on.
was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Bouncer up the middle. Crawford's got it. He'll go the short way to Panic at second, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Joe Kelly been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Kelly, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. At the plate, number 26. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Next for the Dodgers, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game the 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Coming to the plate now, David Freese, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So far.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Giants 1. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Carlos Martinez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Gregor Blanco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gregor Blanco goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Here's Joe Panik. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, just a 1 for 9. And that's in there for strike 1. Martinez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best. On to first, and that's your ball game.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Los Angeles Dodgers put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Lance McCullers earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Madison Bumgarner is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final maestro this afternoon for the Detroit Dodgers. 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. Left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Our gate attendance this afternoon, our sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the visiting Giants 10-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-3. The San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Brewers at home 9-3. The Philadelphia Phillies combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-1. The Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-2. The Mets combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-2. The Cincinnati Reds got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Nats 4-2. The Rays beat the visiting Red Sox 3-2. The Toronto Blue Jays sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-2. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they blew out Baltimore 15-6. The Pirates allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-2. The Kansas City Royals put together 10 total hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-2. Clayton Kershaw allowed only 1 earned run pitching into the 9th inning, helping lead the Angels to the victory over Oakland 2-1. The Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-0. The Rangers got the home victory against the Astros 4-3. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.